Hello viewers, this is Census from Ask About Lost Disease. We will continue to bring you updates on the 2025 Los Angeles protests. Los Angeles Police Chief Jen McDonnell reported a substantial rise in arrests, with 197 people arrested just on Tuesday, according to his statement. The protests are gradually becoming more violent. Some people have thrown rocks at vehicles, and there have also been incidents of arson. Reports indicate that 23 businesses were looted during the protests in Los Angeles. Looting has been reported at Adidas, Apple Store, pharmacies, and jewelry shops. This is Los Angeles, and looting of stores has also occurred here. Rioters were arrested by the police during looting. Around 4 or 5 were caught, while some escaped. You can see protesters being arrested by the police. Protesters in Los Angeles threw objects at police and behaved threateningly before being arrested. Protesters continued demonstrating at the Los Angeles Detention Center, demanding the removal of immigration enforcement agencies from Los Angeles. Protesters in Los Angeles held the American flag upside down, with no signs of the demonstrations waning. In downtown Los Angeles, protesters with flags are blocking the road and marching during a protest. Clashes erupted between police and protesters as the latter approached, prompting police to fire rubber bullets and swing batons. The situation is escalating, with clashes between protesters and police. When the protesters tried to block Highway 101, the police stepped in to disperse them. Some protesters were also arrested. Meanwhile, protests are spreading nationwide, including several in New York. After making announcements through loudspeakers, the New York police began to forcibly disperse the protesters who blocked the roads. The police were seen handcuffing several people and creating roadblocks to prevent others from entering. They gathered in front of the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement building, chanting slogans demanding that immigration and customs enforcement leave New York. Mexican and Palestinian flags were spotted in various locations across Los Angeles. The Los Angeles police fired rubber bullets at a New York Post reporter, and this is the scene where the reporter fell after being hit by a rubber bullet. The Los Angeles police aimed and fired directly at the reporter. This is Seattle. In Seattle, the police were actually being pushed back because of the large size of the protesters. The number of protesters in Seattle is also steadily increasing. Protests also broke out in Chicago. The protesters blocked the roads, and there were several clashes between the police and the protesters. They are continuing their protest as they move toward downtown Chicago. This is Chicago. The protests in Chicago are growing quite large. They also seem to protest against the federal government, demanding protection of the state's rights. Religious leaders plan to hold a candlelight vigil in Los Angeles where a nighttime curfew has been declared. From 8 post-meridiem to 6 ante-meridiem, nighttime movement is prohibited in designated areas of Los Angeles, and the designated area is downtown Los Angeles. People who are out during that time may be subject to arrest. In Los Angeles, authorities explained that the curfew is a necessary measure to protect lives and property following days of growing unrest throughout the city. The state of California has filed an emergency injunction with the court to prohibit the deployment of troops for President Trump's immigration law enforcement. If granted, the injunction is expected to hinder the Trump administration's ability to carry out its duties. We strongly urge viewers currently staying in Los Angeles to thoroughly familiarize themselves with information about their destinations in advance for safety, and to avoid approaching dangerous areas as much as possible. Regularly share your travel plans and emergency contact info with family and friends. If you feel your safety is at risk, leave immediately and call 911. If there is more news about the Los Angeles protests, I will organize it and upload it. This concludes the video. Thank you.